Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with Marcus. Today I am going to be dedicating this video to my mother in honor of her birthday month. She's no longer with us, but we wanted to do something to honor her and remember her, so this video is dedicated to my mother. Is there anybody who have those all-time favorites? I mean, from like your childhood, that somebody used to maybe cook for you or make for you? Well, today, in dedication of my mother, I'm gonna make something that she used to make for me with my own twist. I'm gonna put a twist on it though, that I used to absolutely love. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. It was this toast that she used to make for breakfast, and she would put butter, sugar, brown sugar, and cinnamon on it and put them in the oven and bake them. So good. We used to eat it for breakfast. One thing that mom and I had in common was we both had sweet tooths. We loved sweets, and so she would make the toast sweet for us. We also loved fruit, so a lot of time we would eat the toast along with like fruit cocktail. We were really big on fruit cocktail when I was growing up, and so today, to honor that, I'm going to redo it with a little twist. I'm going to be using the Sara Lee's pound cake to make French toast sticks on the oven. When I tell you I've tried this and it reminded me so much of my mom, what she used to make, because how we used to even slice the regular bread. We used to slice them into the slices to make them shaped like French toast. Once they came out the oven, sometimes we would use the shape cutters. So good, so good. So I'm excited today to take y'all on the way with me from start to finish as I make this French toast on the stove top using the Sara Lee's pound cake here in the kitchen with Marcus. Wherever you are watching this video at, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe or follow the page or channel, leave something in the comments. I would love to see what some of you all loved from your childhood and you still enjoy on now. I would love to see that in the comments. Let your boy know. But I'm getting ready to jump into this and take y'all along with me. Stay tuned. All right, now for this, we're gonna be using, of course, the Sara Lee pound cake. I have the family size. I'm going to be using vanilla extract. I'm going to be using 2 eggs. I'm going to be using confectioner's sugar. I'm going to be using brown sugar. I'm going to be using milk, cinnamon, butter, not margarine. Not margarine or imitation butter. I'm using real butter. You can use salted or unsalted. It's your preference. My butter is, of course, unsalted, because those who have been paying attention so far, you know I'm not big on salt. But it's no problem. It's absolutely no problem if you want to use salted butter. Go ahead, because even myself, I use the salted butter. It doesn't matter which milk you use as long as it's a regular milk. You can use the red lid, the purple lid. It doesn't matter which confectioner's sugar you use. This is just the one that I have. It doesn't matter which brown sugar you use. That's just the one that I have. And I do have the pure vanilla extract. You can use the imitation, okay? But to me, I can tell the difference between the imitation and the actual real vanilla extract. So if you decide to make this, that's your preference, okay? So now, first things first, what I always do, you guys, is get in here and wash my hands. And I like to show you guys that I'm washing my hands, because a lot of people get in the kitchen and they get straight to cooking. I want y'all to genuinely see that I wash my hands, because this is the most important step, okay, to cooking is good hygiene. It starts with that hygiene first, you guys. All right, so what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to get a bowl and try to get that to where y'all can see it. I'm gonna get a bowl and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to crack my eggs open. You don't have to be fancy. There's no perfect way to crack your eggs, or no right or wrong way to crack your eggs. But what is wrong is getting shells in whatever you're trying to cook. You don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and beat them with my fork. Just like that. And now that I have beat my eggs, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add, I'm not really a measurer. That's another reason why I try to take y'all from start to finish with everything that I do, so you can see what I do. Okay, I use 2 eggs, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of milk. Really don't need that much milk because I'm not making that many of the French toast, okay? You want that bread in there because you're gonna want it to soak into your French toast. You would use this step, I'm gonna tell y'all something, you would use this step even if you was using regular bread. So if you was making French toast out of regular bread, you would still do the same thing. I just gave that to y'all for free. That's the secret to making regular French toast if you don't want to use the pound cake. I'm just using a cap full of vanilla. Don't overdo your vanilla because it's gonna overpower everything. The vanilla, a little bit of vanilla goes a long way. Same for your cinnamon. Same for your cinnamon. I'm just gonna put about that much. And see, these are wide, so that's why I didn't shake it, because those holes are wide. Your cinnamon, you do not want to put too much. You do not want to put too much. And as I'm adding, all I'm doing is just, stirring as I add. Then you don't want to beat them eggs too much either. Alright, so I'm just going to add maybe about roughly 2 heaping tablespoons of brown sugar. Again, if you was making for a lot of people, you would obviously use a lot more, but I'm not, okay? I'm not. And so we would definitely see just about how many I make with this using 2 eggs. We're gonna see together. That's why, y'all are here. Y'all are my MTG family. All right. So next, now that I have this good and ready, I know this is good. I know this is good. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Set that right there. Not worry about it. Now, while I'm getting ready to slice the slices for my pound cake, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is let my butter start preheating. Okay? And I know y'all can't see my face, but the purpose of this video is so you can see what I'm doing. I have y'all in the kitchen with me so that you can see what I'm doing to my food. And so I'm gonna start off small with the butter, So I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But I'm gonna use like 2 lines of butter starting off. I'm just gonna cut right there. So it's about that much. And of course, make sure you don't forget to get your paper off of it. Don't put it in your pan with your paper on there. And I'm gonna bring y'all over here. I'm gonna bring y'all over here to the stove, but we're not quite ready to go to the stove yet. So I'm gonna stay right here. And then I also want to show y'all this. Now how you open it is you just lift these sides like that. And you have this plastic on top, or cardboard, paper, or whatever you want to call it. That comes right off. So y'all see this, I didn't do that. It was already like that. So what we're gonna do is just take and slide. Take and slice. Take and slice. Slice according to how big you want them. I don't want mine huge. I don't want my slices huge. So I'm just slicing like moderate pieces. That's about how big my slices are. That's about how big I got my slices. Okay. Now, it's totally up to you if you want to use the bread with the ends on or not. Well, I'm calling it bread, but it's really pound cake. But it's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. I'm just gonna slide that back in there like that. I'm heavy-handed. I'm heavy-handed. So we got that back on there. Go ahead and set that aside. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and move these to a bigger plate. Now, as my butter is heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and soak these. And since the edges are kind of flaky and I don't really want that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the edges off. I'm gonna cut the edges off. You feel free to leave them on. If you decide to do this, you leave them on. Absolutely, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, I'm gonna cut mine off. The flaky ones. All right, so we're just gonna do that like that there. Alright, so as my butter is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and dip these in here. Let them soak it. Okay, just like that. You do not want to leave it in your mixture too long either. You do not want to leave it in your mixture too long because you don't want it to get too soggy. Alright. See, like this one, that's alright. That one was kind of thin. I had sliced that one kind of thin. But I'm glad that happened so y'all can see what I'm talking about. That's another reason why you do not want to leave these in there that long. But the thicker ones, these are fine. These are fine. And so again, that's why I showed y'all kind of how thick I sliced them, okay? So, wash my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna cut out maybe like one more, and then I'm gonna bring y'all over to the stove with me. So y'all stay. Alright, you guys, so I got that butter melted. I went ahead and added a couple of pieces in here. I'm using an older stove. It's a great stove though, a Magic Chef that has the notches on it. And I have mine down. You do not want to cook these up high at all. The reason being is because your milk, your butter, not the butter, excuse me, y'all, your sugar. You do not want your brown sugar and your cinnamon and everything to start burning, as well as the egg. You do not want that to start burning. I have mine literally down on a 3. And you also do not want too much butter in your pan either. You don't want too much butter in this pan. You want to put just enough. Y'all, I promise y'all I can flip. I don't know what happened there. So this is how they're looking so far. And again, I've already showed y'all how much butter I have put in the pan, and it's doing a great job. Great job. So these are going to be really buttery, really tasty. I can already smell them, y'all. They smell so good. They smell so good. So I was coming on so y'all can kind of see how they're looking so far. This is how they're looking. They have that light golden brown look. And I'm gonna do this to all the rest of them, and then I'll come back. Y'all stay tuned. Another important thing too is you want to make sure you get them sides. Get them sides too. And this is pretty much how it's looking. You got that light golden brown color, and it's soft when you take them out. Again, I did mine for maybe about 3 minutes on each side. And the reason why I've only done a couple is because I wanted to really show y'all what I'm doing. So that's why I only fixed a couple so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix the rest of these on up. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all get y'all sides too, brown them sides. And again, remember, do not put too much butter in that pan. Don't put too much butter in that pan. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish these, and then I'll come back. Alright, y'all, because of course this is a pre-recorded video and I'm not on live. I don't stay on as I'm doing every single thing, but I'm getting ready to add my other ones. And y'all remember what I showed y'all about your butter. That's about how much I add. I use 2 of the lines on the butter package. So that's of course what, 2 tablespoons. And you also want to just keep an eye on your heat. You do not want these up too high. Again, I can't repeat that enough. You do not want these up too high. That's pretty much about how the other ones turn out, and I'll get y'all like a better picture of it once I finish. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and cook the rest of them. Alright, you guys, went ahead and whipped me up a mini omelet with some sausage on the side too. But this is how it turned out, you guys. I went ahead and I cut them into squares, added me some fruit, a little bit of whipped cream, whipped topping with the confectioner's sugar. Again, this is a birthday celebration, so I went all out. So I'm gonna have me a nice little dessert / breakfast. So yeah, y'all, that's it. That is how I made mine. Again, this is the finished outcome. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below if you're gonna try this recipe out. This can make a good breakfast. This can make a good dessert, a good brunch. You can also eat yours with syrup. Let me know how y'all try yours. And again, I whipped me up a little omelet on the side too. So happy birthday to my mother. Again, this dish, it reminded me so much of what we used to have. It's a childhood favorite of mine, and I just recreated it with the twist. So I'm about to eat. Lord, we give you thanks on today. Lord, please bless this food as it makes its way down to my stomach. In Jesus' name I pray. Meal complete. Now I'm about to eat. Thanks for tuning in to another episode with In the Kitchen with Marcus. Until next time.